Good morning, third grade. So this week in math, we are going to be reviewing multiplication. So today you have two activities to do within these task cards. So I'm going to go over with you the directions and then you can get started on them. The biggest thing to remember is that if you do not know the answers to the multiplication facts, that you should get out a piece of scrap paper and you should be using some of the strategies that we learned in class to help you find your work. So you could make groups. You can draw an array. You can even do repeated addition, okay? But please do not use a calculator. You can use a calculator to check your work when you're all done, but we want to see what do you know, not what does a calculator know, okay? So I'm going to go over the directions with you. So on our screen, the first few slides are going to look like this. And what you're going to do is you need to pick all of the factors that have the answer that equals 6. So if I think about it, 1 and 6, well, 1 times 6 equals 6. So does it have a product of 6? It does. So I'm going to take my little check mark and I will move it over here in the box to show that, yes, that one does have an answer of 6. Then I would go to the next one, 2 and 4. So 2 times 4. Does 2 times 4 equal 6? No, it does not. So I will not put an X there. The next one is 4 and 3. So 4 times 3, does that equal 6? No, it does not. So I will not put an X there. And then the last one on this slide says 3 and 2. So does 3 times 2 equal 6? It does. So I'm going to take my check mark and I will move it over here. So that's how the first few slides are going to look. You're going to be looking at your factors and trying to see, do those factors have a product of 6? If they do, you'll move the check mark to that box. Now, every slide has a different product that you're trying to get. So like the next slide, your product is 8. Okay. Then down here, you have a second step to do with multiplication facts for the day. So on this slide, what you're going to do is we gave you the equation over here, and then we gave you a bunch of products or answers over here. So your job is to match the equation with the correct product. So 6 times 3. Well, 6 times 3 is 18. So I'm going to take this and I'll move it over here next to the 18. If I don't know the answers to these problems, then I'm going to pull out a piece of paper and I'm going to make an array for 6 times 3. So I could draw 6 going down and 3 going across, or I'm going to put it in groups. I'm going to draw 3 groups of 6 or 6 groups of 3, and those strategies will help me find the answers as well. Then the next one says 9 times 3. Well, I know 9 times 3 is 27, so he goes over here. And the last one, 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. So that one would go right here. Okay? And that's how the second part of the slide is going to go. So you're going to be giving some equations and some answers, and you're going to match them up. Again, if you don't remember how to solve a multiplication problem, use groups, use an array, use repeated addition, but please do not be using a calculator. Okay? We want to see what does your beautiful brain know. Okay? If you have any questions, just ask your teacher. You guys are going to do great. Bye, guys.